Are you just starting Rocket League, or have you been playing for a while and want to improve? Me, personally, I suck at Rocket League. I have asked artificial intelligence to help give me a training program to transform me from a complete beginner to an impressive player that doesn't embarrass himself all the time. I am very skeptical of this working, but I am desperate to try anything at the moment, as my friends always make fun of how bad I am. Welcome to Autoplay Gaming. Subscribe now for more entertaining videos like this one, where I take on other gaming challenges set out by AI in various games. Hi AI, can you please provide me with a training guide to get better at Rocket League? I am so tired of losing all the time.
Sure thing. 1. Controller or mouse and keyboard? First of all, you should decide whether you want to start with a controller or mouse and keyboard. A controller has some advantages over M and K, and most players find it much easier to control the game precisely with a gamepad. Even among professionals, the controller is clearly favored, with very few using M and K. Many appreciate the advantages in movement that a 360-degree stick brings over the 4 buttons. 2. Camera settings. Camera settings are an important way to gain a competitive advantage. First of all, you should definitely deactivate the camera shake. The shaking with every collision quickly leads to losing concentration on the ball and can be annoying. 3. Choosing the right car. The choice of cars seems huge at first, but one look at the professional scene makes it clear very quickly that actually only 3 come into question: 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤, 𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐽𝐻, and, somewhat distantly, 𝐷ominus. 𝐥𝐤𝐤 has been the ultimate vehicle in the game since the first season. It has virtually no weak points and is popular in all ranks. The perfect all-rounder. 𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐽𝐻 feels a bit more sluggish and slower, but there is a bit more power in the shots. In addition, the optics match the actual hitbox better than with the 𝐥𝐤𝐤. 𝐷ominus shines especially in the offensive with brute power shots, but the flat vehicle and the large turning circle can take a lot of getting used to. It's best to test the individual cars once and then decide on your favorite. 4. Master the basics. Start by practicing the basic mechanics of the game. This includes boosting, jumping, and ball control. The training mode and free play are good ways to familiarize yourself with the controls without stress. You will soon notice that it is quite tricky to hit the ball accurately. The only thing that helps here is to grind. It can help to set clearly defined training goals or to spend a few rounds in training mode before each match to warm up. 5. Boost management. An essential part of Rocket League is boosting. Only with a full boost tank can you perform spectacular aerials or make legendary saves. Take a look at where the boost pads are distributed on the field and optimize your routes so that you always drive over the boosts. The 6 large boost pads are located at the edge of the map and fill the tank to 100%. They respawn after 10 seconds. The small pads give 12% boost and respawn after 5 seconds. There are a total of 28 of them in the arena. At the start of the game, at kickoff, or after a demolition, each player spawns with 33% boost in the tank. Make sure you always have a well-filled boost tank to be able to react quickly to the game and to be able to act both offensively and defensively. 6th position. Few things are more important than your position on the pitch. Good positioning requires attention, practice, and a good assessment of the current game. By refining your positioning, you can make the most of your skills both defensively and offensively and make better decisions in the game. As a rule of thumb, position yourself so that you can help your teammates without being right up their tailpipe. The ideal is to cover as much of the field as possible, but still be close enough to your teammate to be able to react to possible attacks by the opponents or a miss or ball loss. 7. Understanding rotations. The rotation principle is an essential strategy in Rocket League that aims to make the best use of the pitch, orchestrating effective attacks while maintaining a stable defense. Players on the team rotate to adjust their positions in order to cover the pitch optimally. The rotation involves a constant change between attacking and defensive positions. When a player is actively involved in the attack, e.g. by taking a shot or making a pass, he retreats after the attack and lets a teammate take his position. When a player moves forward to attack the ball, another player moves back at the same time to ensure optimal defense. As part of the rotation, it is also always possible to fill the boost tank for the next attack. The rotation ensures that there is always at least one player ready to hit or defend the ball. 8. Avoid ball chasing. Most beginners in Rocket League tend to always chase the ball chasing. Instead, you should focus on smart positioning. Ball chasing leads to chaotic and disorganized gameplay and puts unnecessary pressure on your defense. If you see that a teammate already has a good position for the ball, trust him and let him have contact with the ball. This creates a smoother flow of play and allows you to focus on your own positioning for possible passes or rebounds. Avoiding ball chasing requires a lot of patience and discipline. Recognizing the moments when it makes sense to chase the ball requires a lot of experience. Basically, if a teammate is already on the way to the ball, it is better to get into a strategic position to be able to react quickly. Stay positive and be patient. Realize that it takes a long time to master Rocket League. Most pros have taken many years to get to their level. It can be super frustrating to miss an open net or have absolute bad luck with random mates many games in a row. It's really important to keep a positive attitude. At the end of the day, you play Rocket League because you enjoy it. If you keep at it, you'll see how much fun it is to fight your way up the ranks and get better and better.
Thank you so much, AI, for all those tips. I am going to try a 1 versus 1 game, a 2 versus 2 game, and a 3 versus 3 game 𝐦𝐤𝐤 game. Let's see if I can win each of these game modes. Let's get into it and see how I do. I am very happy with my performance. I won the 3 versus 3 and 2 versus 2, contributing some decent goals to the team. The 1 versus 1 mode was tough, but I almost had an epic comeback. I feel like I have a bit of potential at this game. I really think this experiment was a huge success. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider sharing it with your friends who love Rocket League AI experiments. Subscribe for more content like this and let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.